Today, we're diving into a tool called DocxBuddy. Now, its whole mission is to use AI to completely change how we deal with our documents. And honestly, it's a pretty bold claim.
But let me ask you something first. Have you ever had that feeling, you know the one, where you're just totally buried in digital files? They're everywhere. Your desktop, the cloud, your email. It's a lot. And it's a super common problem.
I mean, we've all been there, right? You're scrolling and scrolling through some massive PDF just trying to find one little fact. Or you open a spreadsheet and it's so complex you don't even know where to start. And don't even get me started on having to manually type out text from a photo or a scan. All these little things, they just eat up your day.
So that's the problem. And this is exactly where a tool like DocxBuddy steps in, offering a totally new way to handle it.
The big idea here is what they call AI document intelligence. And what that really means is making your files work for you. The AI actually learns to understand the content. We're talking text, numbers in a spreadsheet, even words in a picture. And it turns them from these dead static files into something you can actually interact with.
And look, this isn't just a concept. It's already out there, with over 10,000 people using it. And the feedback? It's really, really positive. A 4.9 out of 5 user rating. Well, that tells you it's solving a real-world headache for a lot of people.
So how does it all work under the hood? Let's break down the main features, what it actually does. It pretty much boils down to 3 main superpowers. First, you can literally chat with your documents. Ask a huge report, what were the key findings, and it'll tell you. Second, you can use the AI to analyze and make sense of those messy Excel files. And third, it uses something called OCR to just pull text right out of an image. No more typing.
Of course, the moment you talk about uploading documents, the big question is security. And they seem to take this seriously. The whole platform is built on a privacy-first idea, using self-hosted AI so your data stays your data. And to prove it, they're SOC 2 Type 2 compliant, which, if you're not in the tech world, is a really big deal. It's a major stamp of approval for security.
Okay, the tech sounds cool, but who is this actually for? Where is it making a real difference in day-to-day work? Let's look at the actual impact.
And this is where it gets kind of mind-blowing. The results they're reporting are just staggering. For legal teams, they're talking about a 95% faster contract review. For financial analysts, a 10x productivity boost. I mean, these aren't just little improvements. This is the kind of stuff that completely changes how a job is done.
And it's not just marketing talk. We've got real people backing this up. Sarah Chen, who's a head of operations, says that AI chat feature alone saves her team hours every single week. Not minutes, hours.
And you see the exact same story on the financial side. Michael Rodriguez, a finance director, calls the Excel features a game changer. He says analysis that used to take hours now just takes minutes. That's that 10x productivity we just saw, but in his own words.
But hey, it's not just for the corporate world. Think about being a researcher in academia. You're dealing with hundreds, maybe thousands of super dense papers. A tool like this can summarize them, sure, but the real magic is finding the hidden connections between all those different studies almost instantly.
And here's a perfect example from a research lead, Emily Johnson. She was blown away by the OCR's accuracy. Her team was able to digitize years of old research papers in just a few days. Just think about how long that would have taken to do by hand.